How you doing? This is Mike, and we're going to be talking about the jerk today, and how to work with either modifying it or somebody has a prosthetic. Alright, so what I did is I got a chalk, and obviously if you have somebody with you to help you, it would be awesome. So you don't have to always be looking down, and also to get your correct tracing of your foot. Alright, so what I did is I got into my stance, which is, in my power stance, my hip width apart. I trace my foot through a line, and then what I want to do is make sure that I lunge out, and if I lunge, I want to make sure that my knee doesn't track over my toe, and also my shin is nice and vertical. So if your knee's tracking over your toe or your shin's not vertical, go ahead and move your foot out, and then if you feel like it's a good spot, go ahead and trace it, get up, do a couple of lunges to make sure you're nice and stable, make sure you're nice and upright. Alright, and then if anybody comes and gives you problems saying like, hey, why are you marking my floor? Be like, hey, do you got 2 feet? And once they say yeah, I'd be like, well then I can't feel it because I only got 1 foot. Alright? So, before we start, I would say use your prosthetic, or even people with able body, the foot that has less mobility, to throw it in the back. The reason being is if my prosthetic is in the front, right, so if I jerk and I'm in the front, it automatically puts me on my toe and pushes me forward. So if it pushes me forward, most likely my back legs are going to want to come first, or forward first. And obviously if we have that heavy weight that we can barely do, I'm going to throw that weight forward, right? So why not cheat a little bit? And if you have a prosthetic, whatever side it's on, right or left, throw it on towards the back. Alright? Reason being is also, like I said, to go to the balls of your foot, and the back foot, when you're doing the jerk, has to be on the ball of the foot anyway. So might as well cheat a little bit to throw it back there. Alright? So again, what I would do is do 10 good reps, and then move on to a weight where you can, and then you can move on to weight. Right, empty barbell. So go ahead and test it, put your feet in the right markings, right? As I get into my jerk, I'm going to dip, explode. Once I hit, then I want to make sure I look down, look back. Alright, so let's just say if my front foot was short, right? You want to make sure that you come back with your front and then back and bring it down. So then you want to do one more and be like, hey, keep in mind my front foot was a little bit short, so I want to throw it out a little bit more. Alright, so as I do it again, dip, coming down, look forward, look back. Alright, my foot has hit my markings, alright? Let's just say that was 10 perfect good reps. Then, I finally moved into empty barbell, getting my feet in the good markings, right? I'm going to dip, hit, nice and controlled. Foot are in the marks, forward, and then back, right, or front foot, back foot. Then I want to get back in my markings again, make sure I'm in the correct position, dip, alright, am I there, alright, forward, foot, back foot. Alright, so then you would do 3 to 5 perfect good reps with the empty barbell, and then you can add weight. Another tip, right, is no matter when I squat, I always use my good leg when I use my prosthetic side, right? So what I like to do is just make it a little bit stronger, so that it's able to almost perform as good as my my good foot. All right, so usually I do front rack lunges, or either back rack lunges or back squat lunges, alright? So again, what I'll do is 2 to 1, alright? I'll always go 1 with the right, or non-prosthetic, and 2 with my prosthetic side, just so I can even out the sides, alright? And another good strength that I do for my prosthetic side, to make sure that I isolate it so that it could give me the most weight I could possibly do that my good leg is able to handle. I'll get a box, 20 inches, kettlebells, and do some step ups. Alright, down, step down. So I do one on my good one, and two on my prosthetic side. Alright, coming down, back up. Alright, and that's all we got for today. Some step ups, jerks, and making sure that we use a prosthetic for the back foot, alright? We want to make sure that we have our best position that we can handle the most weight and able to move the most weight. So that's just a suggestion. So hopefully you guys try it, and hopefully it'll help you out. Alright, thank you.